Man, listen, man. We had a few technical difficulties, right? So listen, man. We're back on the live, and like I said, I am gonna deliver. I'm still side the road. I got people calling me. Got a lot of people in town, but this is about credit. Y'all already know what it is. Let me pin it back down here. I do apologize a second ago, but we got it right. And like I said, I am gonna deliver. I got my partner. He's gonna come on the line. Doing this for y'all now. Y'all know y'all my people. But I want y'all to understand how serious this is on fixing your credit. And like I say, unlike a lot of companies, they don't just fix your credit, restore your credit, they actually educate you on this. This is what you need, the education. This is what you need, the education. If you don't have the education on something, like I told you, you will get taken advantage of. And I just hope y'all can bear with me. Share this live. That's all I can ask for you to do. Share this live. I'm about to bring him on. He's gonna answer questions. He's got a couple of key things that y'all need to know. Now, if you want to get your credit right, I suggest you take a second, pay attention, and let's get it going. Get what I'm saying? So as soon as he come on, I'm gonna bring him on, and we're gonna get it going. And like I said, he's gonna questions. So y'all get ready, share this live, and we finna make it do what it do. My brother.
What's going on, fam?
What's going on? What's good with you? You good?
Everything, man. Yeah, man. I was actually about to step out real quick, but definitely, man. We had a little technical difficulties.
Right. Just a little earlier, but yeah, man, we finna get it in, man. It ain't no time like the right time. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all on this live, make sure y'all share this live. Y'all know y'all don't be doing stuff like this, so y'all know it's important. And the information is on the bottom of this live. You're trying to get your credit right, man. This is what it is, man. All them other companies, I understand that, but this is where you will get the education, man. And now, like I say, man, introduce yourself, man. Let me know about the company and everything.
Absolutely. So my name is Dean. I'm actually one of the co-owners of Real Credit Deal. And we started this venture about 4 years ago, guys. And, it's been a journey. Nonetheless, I'm going to give you a quick story. Reason why I actually got into credit is because, as a young youth going through life, I failed a lot when it comes to credit. I remember going to a car dealership and trying to qualify, and they told me I don't have enough credit. And in my head, it's like, what's credit? I just came out of college. No one taught me how credit worked. So I just needed to know what was going on. Fast forward a few years later, had a family and whatnot. I came into a situation where my family, my wife and I, we trying to move, and our car broke down all in the same time. So it came to a point where I needed help. And when I sought out help to like credit repair companies or individuals who did credit repair, prices was outrageous, man. I mean, I was getting prices from $2,000 a piece. You know what I mean? $1,500. And on my budget at the time, I couldn't afford to do that. Right. So I took on the liberty of start educating myself when it comes to credit. Took my credit from the low 419, 414 credit score. Right. In a matter of 8 months, man, I went through learning and understanding how credit worked. I spent countless amount of dollars to get educated, because I knew that in order for me to get this thing right, I got to spend some money. Right. I got to come out of pocket. I got to, make the necessary steps in order to get it done. And to be truthful, when it all said and done, like 8 months later, my credit score jumped 256 points. Right. You feel me? So it took me from the low 400s into the 700s, and I thought I was good. And just sharing something with everyone as well. I had a pretty credit score, 766. I was looking nice. Walking, like Kevin Hart said, walk with your chest out a little bit. So I had my chest out, a little bit. But what it came down to is when I tried to get applied for certain things, I was getting denied left and right. And I'm like, hold up, how could I have this credit score and still get denied? Right. So what ended up happening was I went to a jewelry store to purchase something for my wife, and just upgrade her ring and whatnot. And it came to a point where the lady looked at me and told me that I got denied. So I'm like, hold up. I pulled my phone out. I said, look at Experian real quick. This thing's saying over 700. So she didn't understand. And that led me to dig in more and to understand, okay, after accounts are deleted off of your credit, what more do you need to do? Right. And I learned that the most significant thing that you can do about your credit is building it, establishing history, relationship. And with that, I was able to now build history up on my credit, which then took everything out from there. That led my wife and I to move, change our zip code, put our kids through private schools, and even purchase a car that I had my eyes on for a while.
Right. Definitely. And then and another thing too, right? Matter of fact, we're gonna get right into it, man. Definitely. I want you to explain to them why is this a good time to fix their credit right now?
Man, this is perfect time, man. That C word, man, I'm not gonna say it too loud because
right.
They got these things censored at times, but
right.
Due to the situation that we're in now as a world, the market crashed, especially the home market. It crashed back up in March.
Right.
So it put a lot of people in a position where, you can now qualify for your home, for like a home. But the thing is that they bumped up the amount of points or scores that you now need in order to qualify.
Mm-hmm.
So
right.
before, you can get by with a 620 credit score easily, but now that mark has raised a little bit more. Some brokers and some realtors that I know is mentioning right now it's at 660 rate to get qualified. So I'm saying all that to say that the market crashed and it put the home industry at a point where anyone with good credit can actually get qualified with a really good interest rate.
Right.
There's someone that I was working with 4 months ago. Him and his wife actually, in a matter of 2 months working with us, was able to qualify for a home of his choice with a 2.5% interest rate.
Wow.
The interest rate is crazy low right now.
Right.
So if you have not yet become a homeowner and start investing into properties, this is the best time to do it because we don't know when that market's going to go back up, when it's going to get more expensive, when the interest rate is going to become more, and then you're paying more out of pocket every single year.
Right. Okay, definitely. Another question is, tell me this, why you shouldn't make any purchases while fixing your credit?
Oh man, that's notorious right there, Pop. Just think of it this way. If you were to jump 2 steps forward and jump 1 step backward, but every time you jump 2 steps forward, you're actually, taking yourself back. It's going to take you a longer time to reach your destination, or you're not going to reach your destination at all because at some point in time, you're going to give up and, you're just going to say, you know what, I'm done with it. So I say that to say this as well. When you're working on your credit, there's something that's called inquiries, right? Anytime you hear about inquiries when it comes to credit, always remember that that's when you're borrowing money from a lender. You're borrowing their money. It's not our money.
Right.
So when you're borrowing and going to, like, let's say a car dealership, and that car dealership is running your credit, they're trying to get paid too. They got a family to feed. So it's just the industry that they're working in. Now, when they pull your credit, they may have 10 lenders that they lined up that, just in case to qualify you. They have their primary lenders, and then they got some other lenders as well. So let's say that you pull your credit one time to get this car. This lender says, you know what? We need a 650. You got a 620. So we're not going to qualify you. They will run it through multiple other lenders that they have in their database to try and qualify you. Once you don't get qualified, or even if you do get qualified, they're pulling on your credit to see what your history lineup is. What type of utilization do you have in your credit?
Right.
They're looking at how many inquiries you that you have in the past. They're checking your entire credit profile. And when they do that, they're taking points off of your credit, just penalizing you at the same time.
Right.
So when we're working on your credit, when we're helping individuals to go up, and you're actually, inquiring and pulling your credit back, you're taking points from what you could receive.
Basically.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. So basically what you're saying is when you go to purchase a car, they got like maybe 10 different lenders, and every time that they run your credit with those lenders, your credit is going down.
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
Exactly.
Cool.
Now, in a lot of cases with inquiries, it doesn't hit as hard as maybe like a collection or late payments or utilization, but 10% of your credit is based on borrowing money.
Right.
So if they run it through, let's say 10 different lenders, and each time they do that, you're losing 2 points. You just lost 20 points just like that. Whether you get the car or you don't get the car.
Right.
Right.
Definitely. That is crazy, man. That is crazy. And I know later we're gonna let y'all know how you can go about doing that without having to run your credit all those different times. You know what I'm saying? Going to your bank, running it, letting them know what they'll do, and then going to the dealership and telling them, you know, the information that, hey, this is what my credit at, this is what I can and can't do, and this is what my bank will and won't do, and kind of go from there. But that's another thing. What about tell me this: is this a good time to fix your credit right now?
It is a
But
good time.
I think I asked you
Not just, I know that, but not just because it's for buying homes and cars and all those type of things. Think of it this way too, guys. We're heading, or actually transitioning into a digital currency.
right.
We're transitioning into a completely new life. Like 6 months ago, right, or 5 months ago, we were living a completely different life, and then boom, one day everything changed. Right, the dollar value has completely lost shift. It's
Right.
lost value.
Right.
And their main focus is to put us in a position where everything is based on the digital currencies.
Right.
So if your credit is not right, and it's coming to a point where cash is not going to be used in a lot of places. Like, take a look at Walmart. Walmart's not using, in a lot of stores in Walmart, they're pushing more debit cards or credit cards.
Y'all pay attention.
If you go to a certain banks are not really having tellers anymore. They having these machines.
Yeah.
And these machines are set up, now some of them with Bitcoins.
Hey, y'all pay attention. Y'all make sure y'all share this live, because this is a very important information. Don't want to get left behind the curve. Go ahead, continue, my bro.
So having good credit will put you above the elites. And it's not hard to have good credit.
Right.
It's just certain principles that they didn't teach us in school, man. They didn't, the educational system purposely was designed to not educate us on a certain factor to keep us
Yes.
in bondage. Now, if we're held in bondage, that means that they have more control over us. More control equals more power.
You at their
Right?
mercy.
So credit is so simple, guys. If you really break it down, it's so simple that if you were to teach it to a 6-year-old and literally lecture him for a whole month, you won't have any issues with that child telling you exactly what you told them, even 3 months later.
Right.
It's a simple process.
Right. And it's very important that you said that people are at their mercy because you simply just don't know. I keep telling y'all, knowledge or ignorance is the most expensive thing in the world, because you're gonna always pay for it. Because ignorance just means you don't know. So this is very important to show y'all, to teach y'all about credit. And the main reason, like he said, is the dollar is dying. They are crushing the dollar. The dollar is about to be out of there. We're going into a digital dollar. It's very important to get that credit right. Now, let me ask you this though, before, and I know we ain't gonna take up too much of y'all time, but listen, all the information on the bottom of this post. Matter of fact, I don't know if I posted it. It should be linked to the bottom of this post. Hold on, let me put it on there. Yeah, it's on there. On the bottom of this post, if you want, like I say, you call or text credit 754-755-9774. This is the time, get ahead of the curve. I want to ask you one more question, right? Because we ain't gonna hold up too much time, man. Listen, should you use credit, right, to try and get a car or a credit card while your credit is being fixed?
No. That's a no, because I mean, unless it's provided or recommended by, by, let's say, us, that's help working on your credit with you. You don't want to do that, because you're just adding more inquiries to the fuel. In a lot of cases, people move on desperation. So they're desperate to try and get this thing, even knowing that their credit is being worked on, and that's just dropping your credit even more.
Right. Wow. Yeah.
So don't try to apply for credit card. Don't try to apply for cars or anything while you're working on your credit, simply because you're taking 2 steps backwards versus, forward.
Definitely. And that's real important, man. Like I told y'all, man, we're gonna try and make this a every Monday thing. We're gonna try to do it a little earlier. We know it's a little holiday today, whatever the case may be. But this is very, very, very informative information. You get what I'm saying? And this is to help you, to help your family, to help you get on the other side of the ball. You get what I'm saying? Fixing your credit, use their money, do the same thing they do to you. And like you say, they haven't taught us this for a reason. We know everything about everything else that don't mean nothing, but that keeps And this is a spot where you can get the education on your credit. That's very important. A lot of these people are not gonna tell you this. They're gonna you're gonna wear an ass whooping every time simply because you don't know. And people, someone's gonna benefit off your lack. Don't let it be you. So this is some very, very informative information, man. Like, make sure y'all share this live, man. The information is on the bottom of this post. I think my boy froze up. Hit the number on the bottom of the live. You know what I'm saying? I think his phone had done froze up. But listen, very important, man. Very important, man. I done been in situations where just being afraid of credit because you don't know how it works, push you at the back of the line. You get what I'm saying? Do like these rich folks do, man. Rich people don't use their own money. When you tell people that, they be looking at you like you crazy because you figure, oh, I got my own money. No, rich people don't use their own money. They don't. They use the bank money, which is your money. The money that you take to the bank, they use your money. Do what they do, man. So we're gonna be dropping this knowledge. I'm very excited to be hooking up with my boy. Cause he been putting me on game about a lot of this stuff, about a lot of credit. Definitely want to share that with y'all. But very important, man. Share the live, and y'all know every Monday and through the week I'm gonna be dropping these videos on y'all along with other videos, man. Cause like I say, I'm not gonna use my platform for no BS. I ain't got time for that. I could be doing a lot of other things. Everything I get and put out on my channels, it's gonna be very informative. Those who get it, they get it. Those who don't, I mean, ain't nothing I can do. I can't make nobody do nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Do your own research. Like I say, I ain't gonna waste my time to be, bringing y'all no BS. So take it from me, man. If I'm coming on that live with it, trust me, I'm trying to see you win. But like I say, all the information on the bottom of this post, man, I ain't want to take up too much of y'all time. Get your credit right. And also, like I said, I spoke last week about one of the ways we putting together and to once you get your credit fixed to help you make money, not just go and get into this big debt or nothing like that. But we also want y'all to be able to create assets, not liabilities. And the difference between an asset and a liability, a car is considered somewhat a liability because it takes money out your pocket every month, whether it's car note, insurance, maintenance, gas, whatever. Assets or investing in certain things that put money in your bank account. So one thing takes money out, which is a liability. Assets put money in your pocket every month. So that's what we want to do, create more assets than liabilities, and just don't live above your means, man. Understand that. Save and invest. But we want to put y'all in a better position where when y'all step in these banks, y'all got a better bargaining power because when you pull your name and your social, you ready to go. So with that being said, hit the information on the bottom of this post, bro. I ain't want to take up too much of y'all time, man. Hit the number 754-755-9774. Text or call. Set up your appointment. Ask whatever question you got to ask about your credit because it's a lot of tricky things about credit that you don't know. And like I say, my folks going to put you on beat on. I also got some testimonies coming, and it don't take 8 months. Like, he spoke on 8 months because he was learning as he was going. You get what I'm saying? We just knocked somebody points up over 100, I don't know the exact number, I think 120, 121 points within a couple weeks. You feel me? Everybody's situation differently, but the main thing is to be educated on what's going on so you'll know how to move accordingly. So it's your boy popping up, man. I'm gonna drop out the live. I want to take all y'all time. And like I say, man, share this post. I'm gonna be hitting y'all with some more of this information, man, trying to help y'all get right, man. So get off your ass. Get right. You know I got y'all. I'm your big bro, your big aunt, big cuz, whatever you want to call me. I got y'all. I'm out.